Hello friends, this is Bilal Haider. In this video part we are actually going to learn about how we can change the case of of a string value. So if this is if this it's written in, it has an uppercase letter like S, how to convert it in a lowercase letter like small s. Okay, so this is capital S, right? And we want to change it to small s. This is what we want to do. How can we do that? In JavaScript there is a method that works on strings, and it is called if you have a string, like in our case we have Steve at number 2 index in the array. So if I call to lowercase method on it, it's going to convert all the letters in this text into lowercase letters. Okay, and it will return that string. Okay, but in this example we are not working with a string, but we are working with array. So how can we create a method that is going to convert all of our string values or all of our array elements into a lowercase? So I guess there might be some method that exists already, but I'm not aware of that, so I guess we'll create our own. So we can use the map method to iterate through all of the elements and convert them into lowercase. So let's actually create a method instead. So to lowercase array, right? This is going to be our method, and we know that we need to pass it an array. So let's call it ARR. And what we want to do basically is that we want to create a new variable here, and we are going to call it new array. And new array is going to be an empty array which will contain the lowercase elements basically. So we'll pass this array to this method, and what it should do, it should convert all of these elements into lowercase elements and return us back a new array which we can use in our code. So we know that we can use our map method. So let's do new array equals ARR.map. This array it can be any array. It is we are not limiting our method to just work with our array here which we have created here, but we want it to work with any array that has string values in it. Okay, so whatever array a user passes to this method, use that array and iterate through every single element of it. So we know how map works, right? And what we want to do here, we just want to return to lowercase. Okay, we know that every single item in this array will be maybe we should do just this, not create an empty array. So let's just do that. And we know that every item in our array is a string, so we can just call item dot to lowercase, right? And every item will be converted to lowercase and it will be returned to our new array. By the end of this loop, this iteration of this map, we will have our new array and all of the elements correctly lowercased. Okay, so now what we can do, we can first do, we can call users equals users to lowercase array, and we'll pass the users array to it. So what I'm basically doing here, I'm calling this method and I'm passing it my users array, right? And I know that this array is going to return me all the items in lowercase, and I can store all of those items back into my users array. So now users array contains all the lowercase letters. Now I can just continue with my sort and reverse them for descending order, and I should have my correct result. So if I run my code now, you will see that now even though I had two members in my array with capital letters, right? But this logic here, my method converted my array elements into small case first, right? This statement here, this statement converts all my elements into lowercase. Then I store the new array with small letters with lowercase letters in this users array back into the users array, right? And then I perform sort on it. Then I use that sorted array and perform a reverse on it to get a descending order, right? So that's how basically you can correctly sort an array. Okay, so if I put if I be crazy, right, and I put all capital letters in here, right, and I want to see a sorted result, so what I can do, I can just run my code because the logic is already created. So yeah, so Bilal will be the last person in this sort. So I guess this is all about this video. So we correctly learned to use how to sort numbers in the previous videos. Then we correctly learned to use strings, and now we correctly learn to sort strings even if they have capital letters in them. We can convert them into lowercase letters first, and then we can apply sorting method on them. Okay, so I hope this helps you. So this simple method which we created here is going to help us do our task. So this is all for now. I'll come back with more.